2, 1.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. This is episode 12 of Arc 2 of Better Than Heroes, and we're going to try so hard not to die today.
The last one, a.k.a.
The show finale.
It's so scary. I'm Rachel Weeks, and I play Klik, the level 7 Joel Tohr-Kreen fighter.
And I'm Andrew Ovredahl. I played a human bard, Flute, aka the Windrider.
And I'm Jordan Dahl, and I play the Moonboy, a level 7 Moonboy.
And I'm Aaron Urist, and I play K.A.I. Hammerstein, the Artificer.
And I'm Harlan. I'm everybody else. I forget that I do this now, but I'm here. So.
In just a few moments, we are going to play 5e Spelljammer inspired Dungeons and Dragons, but first, our show is brought to you by Big Top Productions.
Big Top!
It is live soundtracked by Jason Wardell, and it is directed by Case Drury of Tiger Moon Productions. And now for last week's recap.
Last time on Better Than Heroes, upon Glyth's moon Mungabwe in the back room of a bar called the Demon Slayer, the crew feverishly planned their next move as they hid from Lord Osodo, the Mind Flayer dignitary. Right under his tentacled nose, they bided their time as K.A.I. attuned to the ring of mind shielding that Aldos, the Ortling, had given him. Over an agonizing hour, the crew avoided Lord Osodo's prying goons, and the attunement was completed. The crew slipped out successfully through a secret passageway into Lady Arabella Nyx's temple. There, Moonboy sensed the presence of the moon, and sensed that they were on the right track. K.A.I. disguised himself as an injured, reborn Ventress, and the crew enacted a daring plan to talk their way onto the Mind Flayer flagship, the Nautiloid. The plan was a relative success as a secret Ventress and friends bullied their way onto the Nautiloid's deck. There they found themselves confronted by two Mind Flayers who delved into the minds of the crew and became suspicious, sending the encounter towards an inevitable conflagration of violence. So, we're going to fight 3 Mind Flayers and their friends and steal their ship. Are we geniuses or are we completely fucked? Find out right now on Better Than Heroes!
We're both!
Are we in? Okay. Good. I want to be sure before we go into this.
Oh, man.
So, the scene we left the party in was them inside of this dark, like this dim, kind of like red glowing room. You could see the light pouring in through the eyes of this ship, and something has been caught in y'all's brain. Some thought gave you away because you immediately felt the thought ring through all of your minds about how you all are here to take the ship. And the Mind Flayer in front of you, Klik, the tentacles that hung from its face reared up and started reaching toward you. And so we're starting this session right at the top of initiative. And everyone's already rolled. All the baddies have rolled. There's 3 Mind Flayers in this room. One wearing a captain's hat. There's also some
That's
sort
not
of
cute.
Not cute, he is higher than me.
He's a little dude.
We despise him.
There's a robed figure, a wriggling robed figure, kind of in the back by these boxes in the back of the room. This is a 3-leveled room, and kind of like all open. And the first person to go in initiative is Besner. K.A.I.'s familiar who is in the initiative order here.
You can make the difference.
And
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
What is Bessner doing as this pops off immediately? Like the crew's kind of like tense, watching all these things, and as soon as this creature reaches toward you, Klik, it just kind of pops off, and Bessner goes off. And what does Bessner do?
As everyone springs into action, Bessner hovers around the Mind Flayer's head, and Kai goes, "No, Bessner!" and it deploys all of his Tinker's tools that are attached to Bessner and starts distracting the Mind Flayer and spraying adhesive in its eyes and pecking it about the face. And Bessner cannot attack, but he will take the help action
Great.
to grant the next attack against this Mind Flayer advantage.
Man, Bessner didn't even wait he popped off. But Bessner's a loose cannon, man.
Bessner's a loose
Kai
cannon.
told him to go.
This little hummingbird, mechanical hummingbird of a familiar, just popping things off here. All right, cool. Aaron, don't let me forget, because I'll forget that. So, and it's against the captain, right? Because the captain is the one leaning in toward Klik.
Yes.
All right, great. So that's going to bring up Flute. You are the next player character to go here.
When we were walking in, we saw a bunch of fish people that were like armed with tridents and things, but there were also dwarves on this ship. Just walking through, did it look like the dwarves, were they like chained and working on the ship, or were they working on their free will, or were they working the way that the creatures that we've seen that are noticeably controlled by the Mind Flayers were working?
I think I mentioned this in the last session. If I didn't, you just get this for free because I'm feeling nice tonight. The dwarves were definitely had that like 1,000-yard stare of like being controlled in some way by
Thralls,
the Mind Flayers.
baby.
Okay.
Thralls.
They were not tethered at all.
Okay. I'm going to make a lunge toward the ladder to the top, and as I'm lunging, I cast Greater Invisibility on myself and turn invisible. And can I draw my sword out of Kai's scabbard next to me?
Yeah, I think you mentioned that you were like ready to go with that, right? So
we
Yeah,
set
that's the
that
reason
up
why
for
I
sure.
walked in with him, because I was gonna just like take my rapier.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So I'm counting this as interacting with an object to like grab this item from him, no problem, especially since you prepared it. It's not something you really need to communicate about. So you cast Greater Invisibility first. You're just kind of like, whoom, as you all see Flute take off running with what you know is probably going for the helm in some way, maybe, because you know it's at the very top of this room.
Yeah.
And so the two Mind Flayers are still going to get opportunity attacks from you, but they are.
Oh, no, I didn't actually move. I feinted toward the ladder. I didn't actually move from where I was going.
Oh,
Wow.
he's a genius.
You in-game
smart.
tricked me and out-of-game tricked me.
Yes.
So yeah, absolutely. You absolutely can be hidden like that. Oh, I love it. You put up the little invisibility thing and everything. So yeah, you just are invisible right now. And then, is that it? Is that your turn?
That's it. Yep. Staying right where I
Wow.
was.
Did you think, how many
you have a
other
bonus
things
action?
did you think about doing since last week, Andrew?
I did. It was pretty much just turn invisible right away and hope that
Hope for the best.
that stretches my survivability out a little bit.
I love it. Okay, cool. Kai, you're up next here.
All right. Kai still looks like Ventress. But, well, he'll keep it up for now. Let's keep them confused. He will turn towards the Mind Flare captain and strike him with his Thunder Gauntlet. Oh, actually, first I will use my bonus action to cast Arcane Weapon.
Okay.
Not on my Thunder Gauntlet, but I'm casting it. And yes, I'm going to strike him.
Alrighty, absolutely, yeah. So,
Also, the art is ready, if that makes a difference.
Oh, man.
so the arcane weapon just kind of like does it look like anything in particular? Are we saving the flavor for that, or are you just
I
casting a
think
spell?
you can't see it. You can see energy being drawn into K.A.I.'s illusory form, but you can't see where.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yes, you're just kind of like charging up almost.
He's charged. Yeah, Ventress is all charged up, and he just moves to he sort of just punches this mind flayer in the chest, and got a 23 to hit.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, you see out of nowhere, you can go ahead and roll that damage because that hits. Out of nowhere, there's just like a blue glow. It's almost like mist getting sucked into a vacuum that's going through this illusionary form of this beat up elf that you were imitating, and it goes inside of your body, and then out of like your fist almost engorges as well as the illusion tries to like stay wrapped around, but you're reaching toward to punch him, and you just connect with this face that is leaning in here, tentacles all up and like starting to reach toward Klik's face.
Oh, I had advantage on that actually.
Roll, see if you crit. Because as you,
I didn't crit.
If anyone could have done it.
I didn't do it. I rolled much worse. Much worse.
So as it's reaching forward, K.A.I.'s fist just connects with the side of this mind flayer face.
Yeah, with a thunderous bang from my thunder gauntlet. And he takes 14 points of thunder damage.
Oh boy.
And it has disadvantage on attacks against anyone but me until the end of my next turn.
Awesome. And I've just been informed that the new art is up on screen right now of Battle K.A.I. in this.
Oh shoot. All right. Well, then we'll say he drops the form, and you can see Battle K.A.I. in all his glory.
That didn't actually happen yet.
No, I mean it's fine. I love this because like as the fist connects, it's like the illusion.
As the
can't
fist
hold
connects,
anymore.
yeah, the spell drops.
He's
Sure.
like whipple. It's
And
like
you can
a
see
giant...
Battle K.A.I. standing there, and coming out of one of his pauldrons, there's this sort of crystal contraption that has beads of swirling light surrounding it. And we'll see that in action soon.
This nice, kind chef robot just in full protection armored mode, like kind of almost floating off of the ground here. And all three mind flayers at this point, just after you make a connection with its face there, you just see it like almost ripple, and all the tentacles have like gone to the side, and it pulls up, and just like ichor is just like kind of like dripping from somewhere inside of the tentacles, and all three are looking at you all, and you just hear in your minds three voices say together, "Hungry."
Say, mind your skulls, try not to group up. I love you all. And I'm going to hit the other mind flare in the face.
I love you all, and a fist punch is thrown. Go ahead and throw.
Okay,
give me
that
attack roll
one
after you say I love
is
you all.
an 18 to hit.
Okay, an 18 does hit them, as they are in. They seem very dexterous and in like regal robes, but are not wearing too much armor. As you just like smash one in the face and then turn around and smash the other one there, and how much damage does that do?
It's the same roll as last time. It's another 14 points of thunder damage, and he also has
Alright.
disadvantage on attacks against anyone but me.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm calling the one closest to you the second mind flayer, in case
Okay.
anyone asks me later. Cool. All right.
And I'm going to stay where I am.
He takes 14 points. And you're staying right there. Okay, cool.
Staying right there.
Absolutely. So, K.A.I. has just punched two of these things in the face, and it's popping off now. It's immediately just going. Moonboy, you're up here as you see K.A.I. take two swings.
Okay. What are these? What are these mind flayers wearing?
It just seems to be like some sort of like leatherish armor. They're like in regal robes. It's kind of hard to tell exactly because it's very alien. But
Are any of them holding any metal or wearing any metal?
no, actually, not that you can see out of anywhere.
Okay, in that case, the Moonboy uses bonus action to become his starry form. We will use the sign of the archer for now, And I'm going to attack this one that K.A.I is engaged with. Is that this one right in front of you?
The one in sort of
bunch
in the
two
middle of
different
everybody. Yeah.
Did
Yes.
you use
I'm engaged with two of them.
flanking rules, Harlan?
Yes, absolutely. You have to be on either side of them. You have to be on opposite sides, not just surrounding them. But yes.
So Moonboy would have an advantage since Kai's on the other side?
Yes, Moonboy to do a melee attack would have advantage, or a
On
spell.
a melee attack, huh?
Well, any spell that you have to do an attack roll for, you would have advantage on because of you are currently
okay.
flanking him. Yeah.
You're flanking him, baby.
Okay, yeah, sure. All right, I will cast Guiding Bolt.
All right, I'm gonna label the captain. Ooh, I don't like that at all. It's too big on that nameplate there. I'm taking that nameplate away, but that's the captain. Yeah, so absolutely, Moonboy. With you can roll that d20 to hit as your just kind of moonlight.
He explodes in moonfire and hopefully hurts this jagweed in the process. So with advantage, let's go ahead and roll.
D20 twice. Take the higher one. Klik,
gonna
you're
be
also the
a-
next player character to go. Just
That's going to be a 22 to hit.
that absolutely hits.
Okay, let's go for that crit.
I'll
That's
roll
going
it
to be
hot.
That's going to be another 22 to hit.
Look at that. Y'all rolling hot out of the gates. It's good
I don't know
news.
if I feel great about that. That was weird. Okay, so there's going to be 4d6 radiant damage. I don't know if that matters at all.
Okay. Roll those 4d6 for
It's
me.
gonna
It's
be
just out
Matters
of
to me, buddy.
damage. Say again?
I said it matters to me, buddy.
Oh, thanks, pal. That is 14 damage, and the next attack on that gets advantage. But I want to make sure of something real quick because I get to do another d8, but I think it has to hit. Let me just make sure.
Yeah, and so also I forgot this bit of flavor while you're doing that. K.A.I, your first punch was aided by Bessner, like floating in the eyes of this captain. Like your punch connected because he was like looking at the mechanical hummingbird for a tiny second as he was trying
Good
to.
job,
Like a
Bessner.
ranged spell attack. So it's another ranged spell attack. Let's see if I can hit him with this volatile. That's a 21 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits too. As you have this like follow up, like tiny little moon asteroid almost follow
Far
up and
up.
smash into him as well.
And
Does
will
that use up your guiding bolt thing?
No, sir. That will do 11 damage.
11.
23 damage off of the Moonboy. Not bad. He explodes.
It's 25, right? Because you did 14 and then 11.
Oh, I thought I did 12. No? Was I wrong?
Well, I'll give you those two.
you were paying attention.
I'll give you those two. No problem.
Okay, thanks, man.
So
Hey, this DM guy, he's all right. He
Wait
says at
till
the
he
start.
starts eating our brains. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not even there yet.
I'm gonna go back and clip this later. This is gonna be great.
No!
Oh, come on.
Sorry. You've gotten away.
Don't revel.
I'm not sorry. I really am. I want to make this clear. Look at me, chat. I'm rooting for them. All right.
Your hair is like halfway down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
what
that
is going
mean?
on? Throwing us.
Oh, it's
Oh,
all
it's
the
all
way
the way
down.
down.
Yeah, right. I know it's
Oh,
up in
it's
the in the
down.
back where we can't see. He's got a secret ponytail.
Yeah, that's my hope for you all is the secret ponytail. So this moon fire just kind of like smashes into this, and it's just spells are going off like boom, boom, boom. This is a fast bar fight almost, like just popping out of nowhere. And now you hear a yelp almost in all of your minds. You can tell that it's not hitting your ears because it's just in your head as it hits. And this Mind Flayer, who's up atop this second layer, this almost like balcony with like another one of those red pieces of glass that light is coming in through, is going to move 30 feet right here, and you can see it, especially you, Flute, who's as this combat is happening around you, keeping an eye on the room. You can just see it glide down this staircase, moving very quickly, but just looks like very composed, just to this spot, and then turns and looks at you all, this whole group, and if you're looking at him, it's almost like a heat wave, like where the air around you ripples and you feel dizzy, but it's just as if everything around you is moving and you're staying exactly where you are. And I need all of you to make a DC 15 an intelligence saving throw. Whoa, spoiler, I'm being way too nice. An intelligence saving throw. If you have Bardic Inspiration, you can use it. That was my error.
Does this
DC 15?
effect rely on his seeing his target?
No.
Okay.
17.
Is Talon making this too?
Actually, no, you know what? Flute, you specifically don't have to make this saving throw. Everybody else does, though.
Oh, because she's behind the stairs.
No, because I'm invisible.
He's invisible.
Actually, I will show. No, I will show you. I got these nice, nifty things, which I highly recommend. They're on Roll20, but there is a.
Oh, a cone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are cool. I saw that you added those to our Roll20. It's very cool.
Yeah. So this is.
I wish it was for something better.
This is an intelligence saving throw?
Yeah, I need all of you all to do
thank God.
intelligence saving.
K.A.I got a 16.
Bardic Inspiration. I think I
17.
gave K.A.I Bardic Inspiration again. I don't remember if he used it or not.
I still have it.
Okay.
Okay, so Klik got a 17.
16 for K.A.I. Talon has to make it too?
Yes, absolutely. As fun fact for the chat, Aaron is running Talon for us tonight.
Talon also got a 16, just made it.
Okay.
This is weird.
Sis?
I wish it was like everyone in the cone got a skateboard or something, you know?
You're in the prize cone.
The ice cream
whoa!
cone.
Yeah, it's the splash zone. Splash cone.
Ice cone.
The splash cone. This is all good, guys. But we're gonna die.
Yeah, terrified.
I'm
That was the
kidding,
first
probably.
attack, and we've done.
Oh, man.
Sorry, I messed up my cone. I want to get it just right. Okay, so no one got under 15, right?
Whoa.
No.
Sorry about that. God dang it. I'm having some trouble with Roll20 here. I'm sorry.
Story of my life.
The ship's coming up hot.
Okay. Damn it, I'm not going to be able to get this cone to go away.
Shout out to Josh Smith for this ship because it's cool as shit.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
so cool.
Amazing.
Cool as hell.
Amazing ship here. Okay, sorry about that. So, everybody succeeded on the saving throw. Is that right?
Yes.
I just want to confirm that. So, huge. Just look at me, chat. Huge. Big turning point there. So, yeah, we've got this cone that hits like this. I'm going to get that back out of the way there.
I'm gonna puke.
I looked back at this Zoom and Rachel was just leaning back drinking a beer.
So
Like she'd been working in a fucking air traffic control tower for 4 hours. Woo!
Totally.
So this wave of energy just does not affect you all at all. Like you all feel it like take over your body and like push against your mind. It's almost like someone's like squeezing on your mind, and all of you just kind of out of it. And you, all of the mind flayers, like kind of like again turn and look at you all, and just look confused.
That's right.
And then bear down a little bit and start just like moving toward you all again. And now it's going to be Klik's turn.
Okay.
Fuck 'em up.
Klik, get him.
Oh,
Kill the captain.
this is such a. I can. Scully, now it's not the time to put your butthole to my microphone.
If only
That was
you
the
knew.
time.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Really, this
Now
is
is the time of the
strategic
butthole.
moment.
Now,
So,
it must be now.
She's just RPing Clack, your Ioun stone.
Yes, this is Clack. So I can use my action to get Talon onto the second floor, I think. So I can move her 30 feet. Is that enough to get her to this second level?
It's 20 feet up in the
20
air.
feet high, and it's like
she-
15 feet, so it would be just short.
Just short, yeah.
Okay, well, Maybe that's
Tell
not
him.
the move this turn then.
Talon can get
Yeah.
herself there.
Yeah, but if we can get her moving and get out of the port, that would be
No, that would be huge.
that would be a big deal, I think.
Truly, truly, truly. And then, like, I don't know if this is the type of thing, and I probably should have mentioned this before, but maybe once we get Talon up there, like, Talon, you get up there, take off, and then blow the airlock, and let's blast these squids into space.
Can I get her? Can I get her like to the top of the ladder? Is that an isosceles triangle? Does that? It's 15 feet on the ground. I can move her 30 feet
Yeah,
straight line.
tell me real quick. You have your psionic energies.
This is one of my new abilities. I haven't used it officially. It's telekinetic movement. If my psionic talent die is available, you can move an object or a creature with your mind. As an action, you can target one loose object that is large or smaller, or one willing creature other than myself.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
If
you
you
know what?
can see the
Absolutely,
target
yes.
and she is within 30 feet of me, you can move her 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Pretty
Yes, absolutely. She has to make a dexterity saving throw to catch the ladder. And
I'll be so gentle.
but absolutely, as long as you give me
Yeah.
a nice, good description of you flinging this woman with your
Okay.
mind across
For the
to
first time.
ladder.
The first time you're using this.
Yeah, I have never used this before, except for with little stones, and I did try and like lift the helm, which
Yeah.
I ended up connecting to. But
So there-
I'll turn. I'll say a quick message to Talon. It's like, I told your sister that you'd get back to her alive. Get to the helm, and I will use telekinetic movement, and I will try and launch Talon with my mind as high and far as I can toward this ladder.
Absolutely. There's almost like a
bullets.
flashback to like Klik on the ship, staying up all night because you don't have to sleep, like practicing moving things around, and like annoying K.A.I in the kitchen with like moving too big of things here and there and practicing, and then it just cuts back to this moment with you and Talon looking at each other, and Talon's like, do it.
Hang on, I want to throw in another scene that was left out, the one where Klik tried to move a straw dummy and just moved the skin. And
The skin on the straw dummy?
It was like a
Put
bag.
skin on there.
It was like
macabre.
it was like a burlap sack.
No,
But
we
that's
got
all that
some
moved,
extra
and then you like
flesh and we
swept it up
stitched
before anyone could
around
see.
Yes. So, Aaron, if you could do this dexterity saving throw for Talon.
5.
Oh God!
God damn it!
You
Flash
said
of
do it!
genius?
Flash of Genius gets it to 10. I don't think that does anything. Do I just chuck her at a ladder? Great.
Just karams
Are
off.
you, are you using Flash of Genius or no?
No.
I
I don't think
it
that's
does
going to get her there.
I mean, a 10.
She just gets flung through the air, and you just hear a swoom into this, and she is going to be at the bottom of the ladder, but she is going to be right here. As she just kind of like smashes into the
helped.
wall.
We're going to need those flashes of genius.
You're right.
You just see her mechanical arm come up, and it's like, close enough! And she grabs on the ladder.
So
Oh, boy.
if I jump back, do I give him an opportunity attack? Are we engaged?
Yes. Talon didn't take
been
one because she
married?
was forcibly moved through there. If you intentionally move through there, you do not take... I mean, you do take opportunity attacks. But you would just take one.
I'm gonna jump back. No, I can't jump, but I can move backwards and up these stairs. I have a 30-foot movement, and I'm gonna go up to this second level over here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Over here.
Okay, cool. Absolutely. Yes. So you just over there, like it's like jumping up this platform, not even using the stairs, and land up high here, kind of like getting a bird's eye view of where you're at. And you can see on this platform over here now, this second ladder, how the ladder goes up here, and there's another one here, and it's like leading you to this third layer that comes out, and you can see this like just the very crest of what looks like a large chair sitting out at the into the long walkway that's in the middle of the air of this room. So is that your turn?
No,
So-
I have a opportunity attack, right?
Oh yes, absolutely. So,
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, he has an
I was like,
opportunity attack.
oh, he
yeah.
forgot.
No, I mean, I was waiting for that, but I do have a bonus action I'm going to use.
Don't worry, I got a 9, so I missed you. Like
Great.
after with Besner bothering him and just getting smashed in the face, the tentacles try and grab you, but you just you're way away.
From the top of the stairs, I'm gonna point both of my right arms at the captain, and I will use Power of the Promise, and I will mark him as my quarry.
What is that?
Predator.
That's it's extra damage for my cha-cha-cha.
Hell yeah.
I love
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is like all of your eyes just focus in on this being, and it's almost like he has a glow around him, and you can feel that like rage pump up in your chest. It's like, no, this guy's gonna hurt my friends, and you know.
Yeah.
Great. All right, that is the end of your turn. Then we're just gonna bring up Talon, who just got slammed into the ladder. Here.
Sorry,
Talon's like, oh.
you were supposed to catch it. You said do it.
You have a robot arm.
She will reach out and cast a twinned version of Protection from Evil and Good.
Okay. Cool.
Protecting, so aberrations will have disadvantage on attacks against her targets, which will be, she can't see Flute, Klik's too far, so K.A.I and the Moonboy.
Honestly, you could do K.A.I and Klik, just saying, and the Moonboy is gonna try to get out of the fray pretty soon.
Can't get Klik.
I'm 35 feet.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's great. I'll take it. Lovely.
So both of you see like Talon reaches out her arm, and from it looks just like little bits of screws almost like undo themselves from her arm, but it doesn't seem to hurt her at all, and they all flitter over to you and just dissolve around you, and there's just like this shimmer that is the spell taking hold on you all.
That's an incredible spell. too.
Attack rolls have disadvantage, and the target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by aberrations.
Charmed, frightened, and possessed. Got it. Anything else? She can move up that ladder. Absolutely.
She will climb the ladder.
Cool. So it's 20 feet of movement at the top, and she can go another 5, 10, and get right there. And
That's so good.
start heading toward that ladder. She just like casts that spell, pulls her way up there, and just is like sprinting to the top. And that's going.
And she can see down over the people below her, right?
Yes, absolutely. There's no railing. There's nothing there. So it's just like a hard edge. Which is going to bring up this cloaked figure in the corner here, who is going to, again, glide in the same way that the Mind Flayers seem to. But Klik, you can do a perception check real quick to see if you can get any information as it kind of just like floats underneath this platform and through these crates here and right to the bottom of the stairs.
Can't be
I
good,
believe
right?
that is a 16. Yes.
You see a tiny little tail, and then a few tiny little tails as you see this thing move out from under you. Your fighter instincts are like, what's coming? And you can just see it's almost like a bunch of tails, like small pink tails are sticking out from the bottom of this robe as it moves forward here. And it is going to look at you, K.A.I, and it is going to cast a spell at you, so I need you to give me a saving throw. I did not write down which one it was, but I'm about to tell you in a mere matter of seconds as a wisdom saving throw.
I will be right back.
It is, and this one is not an aberration, so that
I don't think it affects saving throws anyway.
Okay.
16.
A 16 is going to save as you feel hundreds of voices say, "You're ours now! You're ours now!" And then you can just push them out immediately. It like literally seemed like a crowd of people saying that in that like tiny little voice. And
Gross.
Yikes.
you can see, if you look over at it after it casts a spell, you see maybe like 10 just like glowing bulbs in the inside of the face of the hood of this thing. Just a bunch of like lights here and there, and they have this purple glow to them, but you can't quite make out what is inside.
I would
there
never
right
make
now.
out with it. I would never make out.
Good. I'm glad. That makes me happy.
'Cause he's my enemy.
So that is the end of.
Whatever.
It's
Don't
definitely
make
a
out
they,
with
but-
mind flayers.
Don't make out with mind flayers.
It's definitely a they, but not in the way I'm in a they. In a way that there's multiple of them.
Right.
So it's now.
Sorry, my pizza.
I didn't want to gender the monstrosity.
So Jordan, did you just come back with pizza? Hell yeah.
Some for me?
So it is now this other mind flayer's turn here, who is the other one who got punched by K.A.I, and it is going to. Ooh, I made a mistake earlier, and I'm going to rectify it right now.
No.
Oh, good. It doesn't matter. Nothing changed. And it was going to be good for you, but instead, nothing happened. It is going to. Oh boy. You all moved around. I had such a plan, and then you all moved around.
Good.
It's gonna float up. Oh no, it can't do that yet. Oh god, dang it. Okay. It is going to step right here, and that same like wave happens. Flute, you do take this one because even though it doesn't know where you are, you're still caught in its cone. And I think I can get Klik here too. I'm gonna double check this with my cool little fun cone here.
Cool fun cone.
The
So I'm
world,
also 20 feet up.
yeah, but it's a 60-foot cone. So like it spreads
yeah.
out from the point, so it goes up and down. Yeah, unfortunately. So let's see. This is
It's
gonna
an
be
intelligence saving throw, correct?
Yeah, it's an intelligence saving throw, and yeah, the room around you just seems to shudder, and you are standing still, and you just feel like this push inside of your brain as it's like a peach being squeezed. And K.A.I, what did you get?
22. Crushed it.
Great. Again, you were able to shake this off. Klik, what did you get?
19.
15.
15. That is what you needed exactly. It almost like you can feel the squeeze against you, but you push it off. Moonboy, what'd you get?
24, baby.
All right, and then
Oh my god.
Does
Flute,
this
what'd you
other
get?
mind flayer get hit?
It does.
Interesting, but that's
it
like
is saved both times though.
that's like getting a fish wet, right?
And then Flute, what did you get?
19.
Yes.
Ugh.
Guys,
Spicy
Nice.
rolls.
I don't want to know what happens if we fail.
I'm
that
so
save.
afraid.
I really don't
Don't
want to
think
know.
about it.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
That was the virgin roll on my new dice, and it's whoo baby.
Worth every penny of the $700.
man, no fails on their big attacks. It's amazing. You guys are
Don't
crushing
jinx it, man. Don't jinx it.
I'm rooting for you. It looks all of them look at you all just like stunned, just like what is happening, and you can see them like kind of like looking quickly, their tentacles like moving around, and you hear the captain's voice, and all of your brains go, "Enough! This is my ship," and he's going to move 5, and he's going to take the opportunity attack from all 3 of you,
Whoa!
because he does not know that Flute is still there.
Wow.
I had him roll for it.
Can Flute
perception
get
check.
one off?
Flute, you
No, if
can.
he has to he has to move more for me to.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Right now? In combat?
And yeah, so
K.A.I.
if, Moonboy and K.A.I, if you want to do these opportunity attacks
So-
first,
Is that
I'm
where
going to
he's-
save my reaction.
okay.
Is that where he's stopping?
Yes,
So I
he's
don't-
stopping
okay,
right there at the base. Of the
I already rolled it. I missed.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, so you take a swing at him. K.A.I looks at him just like calculated, and nothing
let
happens.
him go.
Yeah. God, that's a very baller move.
Ice cold.
Yeah. And
Be seeing you.
yeah, I can still get all 3 of you in this.
Oh,
challenge.
again? Come on. Oh, no.
Hell.
Just
All 3 or all 4 of us?
um.
There's 4 of us in this.
Yeah, let's look at this together.
Oh,
real
but
quick.
if it's a cone, it might miss Flute.
It might miss Flute.
I think it might miss Flute. I've got this handy dandy thing. We'll find out real quick. So it goes there. Yeah, I'm gonna say it
Starts in the space in front of him, though, right? Not in his space.
I would say like the way this is like a very fine tip, so it's like coming off of his body. So I'm putting it like in the middle there. I think it covers enough of you and Moonboy. I would say it misses Flute. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's all I was going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Makes sense to me.
My
All right.
has to make this.
We have to make that save again?
K.A.I, Moonboy, and Klik, all of you. The room just like again, it's just like warbling.
I rolled a 15, baby.
Okay.
Me too. Me too.
Both
I
of
rolled
you.
a 5.
Oh god.
What's your total?
What?
What's the
5.
total? 5?
4. I'm not very smart.
I can't help.
Mine are not very smart indeed.
Both of you save exactly. So like this is wearing you down almost. After getting hit with this again, it's like you're getting like a bit dizzier and dizzier, and as the room is like moving around you, and you see Klik up there in this frozen in this warrior stance, just like every muscle just like in the exact same spot, and you take 27. Nope. I did the math wrong. 9, 17, 20. Yep, 27 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned for 1 minute.
What does resistance do?
You have
I have a
resistance
reaction
psychic?
to get.
To
I have
psychic
a
damage.
reaction to give resistance to psychic damage.
Absolutely, it would half that
Hell
damage.
yeah.
So you'd only take
Okay.
13.
Am I still stunned for a minute? Because that's
Yes.
the worst.
Yes.
Oh god. A minute? It's a stun?
A minute is forever.
yeah.
But you get
Okay.
to. Do you get to repeat the save?
You can
Or are you
repeat the
just stunned
saving
for a
throw at the end of each of your turns. So it like
Okay.
on your next turn, you could shake this off.
Is this a
Okay.
magical effect? Is she
Psychic.
paralyzed or is she stunned?
She's stunned.
Okay. Well,
And
I
that's
take half
different.
of. You said 27, so I take
13, yeah.
14 or 13.
14.
I think we're thinking the same thing, Aaron.
What is the question?
Is if this is a magical effect that she's undergoing?
It's psychic energy. I would call this magic. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I have expended 2. No. What is it? As a reaction, no. Gain resistance to psychic damage for 1 minute, and that's from the Omnipotent engine. So thank you, K.A.I.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hell
you
yeah.
see this like as this blast hits you and just like weight washes over your body, this glow of this engine that's around your neck just kind of like sends another shield and almost like parses bits of it off around you, like pushing through water.
Is this something I could use my reaction to, to do a protective field on? No, I've already used a reaction. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
Really good one.
Yeah. You're good. There's a lot happening. So that is the end of the first round of this combat.
Good God.
It's a big one.
Ay,
Best-
ay, 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 ay.
Bessner's up.
We've been playing for
Bessner.
45 minutes.
Yeah,
Bessner will-
I said last week, I'm not sure if we're gonna get through this boss fight. This
I'll
like
try.
big old fight.
We can
so-
go a little long. It's fine.
see
Bessner
what
is
we can
going
do.
to continue buzzing around the captain's face and is going to spray him with perfumes and adhesives and all sorts of distracting things,
Oh,
and he
man.
will take the help action.
Toothpaste.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like shaving creams his whole face.
Oh my gosh, a mind player getting like shaving cream pie.
He's just getting bedeviled by this tiny hummingbird.
It's just tea bags. He's just
This
throwing
little
literal tea
fearless
bags.
creature, yeah.
Tea bagging.
Just like jabbing him with little implements.
yeah, just like worrying, and
Pecking.
just like poking at him, and at the captain, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. All right, Flute, you're up now.
Cool. I'm going to slash at the captain with Ventress's rapier. Does a...
You have advantage, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Does a 21 hit?
Absolutely.
All right. So he gets slashed for 7 magical piercing damage. I'm going to take my extra attack and slash him again. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
So he'll get hit for an additional 12 magical piercing damage. And then with my offhand, I'm going to draw my scimitar as a bonus action and attack him again. And I failed.
Okay, cool.
Critically failed. If you must know.
So the chat is demanding that I tell you that they loved literal teabags. Just, I feel obligated to tell you.
Teabagging with literal teabags.
I love that this is a theme for Flute. That the coolest he ever looks is when he's invisible.
Yeah.
Like he does the most cool, successful things, but he's invisible. So yeah, you pull out this huge magical sword. It's a very powerful sword that you've taken off of a very powerful person in this world you were imitating earlier. And both you, Kai, you can just see like black ichor just like spray out of like the sides of this mind flayer as an invisible sword just plunges into him, and it looks around, and with the you get both of those hits in, and then its tentacles like grab the short sword out of your hand, and the short sword just itself is no longer visible, and it's just like holding it in one of its tentacles, and it just like throws it down on the ground at its feet. But all of the mind flayers kind of like look in your direction, and you still have all the advantages of invisibility, but the like juke that you pulled off earlier is now, they know that you're around there somewhere, especially because.
And that was the scimitar that he disarmed me?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, not Ventress's sword. Absolutely. So, yeah, do you want to move at all, or you staying right there?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay, great. Yeah. Flute hit, everybody. Flute did some cool sword work.
Yeah.
Dice, baby.
All right, Kai, you're up now.
Kai's up. All right, I will turn towards the captain and the arcane. I will level Kai's arcane obliterator, or Hammerstein's arcane obliterator, my shoulder-mounted cannon that I'm debuting right now. Haven't had cause to break it out yet, but here we are. And the beads of energy that are spinning around this crystal sort of speed up, and one of them flings off and explodes against this guy.
Yeah.
A blast of arcane force.
Yeah, roll that d20.
Natural 20.
Look at that.
Oh, the kid rolls
debut of
rocks.
Hammerstein's cannon.
Right
was-
out of the gate.
That
out
was
of the
due. That
gate.
was due to Bessner's help.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so just to get this moment, like it's shaving creams this captain after it got, because you're shooting at the captain, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he sort of swipes at the hummingbird and then just gets blindsided in the head by this explosion of magical force.
Oh, that rolled.
Yeah. In this Artificer armor, which is up on screen now, Jordan, your art for this is so good.
It came out pretty good.
And now this
He's
cannon
going
kind of
to
like
take-
comes out of your shoulder and shoots at him. And what is it?
3d6.
All right.
Or 6, sorry, that doubled, so 66.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I thought the cannon was 2d6.
It's got arcane weapon on it.
Oh, okay, cool. There you go. Look at that.
Alright,
Let's see it.
so... 24 points of force damage,
I mean, I'd say it works, right?
and an additional 8 points of lightning damage.
You know it works because as Bessner dodges out of the way, as it swipes at him, the cannon just hits him full blast, and his head just pops, and
Yes!
it's just like ink hitting the
sick.
wall behind him.
Who
And
was
it
that?
just-
Which one?
The captain.
The captain,
And
right?
that just falls
Ooh.
down. This headless body just like smacking this floor, like ichor like leaking out, and you all can hear in your mind this like screech that is, but the other two of them like kind of experiencing the death of the captain too, and like looking around and shaken, and they both like their tentacles flare up, and you hear inside of your head these two voices go, "You have drawn first blood. We can eat you with impunity now." And they just start floating towards you here.
No.
Towards Kai?
No, not yet, Case. So,
They're floating towards Kai, though?
Yeah, like this one is gone, and they're kind of just like moving in on the group. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Kai is going to turn towards the second one as it begins to move in and blast him as well.
Yeah, blast
right,
that guy.
absolutely.
Shouldn't, by the rules of captain killing, aren't you the captain now?
I'm the captain now. His captain's hat gets blown off and lands on Battle Kai's head.
There it is. Big smoldering hole in it. Brains.
Gross.
Guys,
Not a natural 20. That is a dirty 20.
great. All right, that absolutely hits. And it's not the one in the corner here, right? It's this other one right here.
The one by the ladder, yes.
Great,
Or
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not the ladder.
Yeah, the door. There's a door over here, yeah.
Yes. 15 points of force damage and 2 points of lightning damage.
Okay, cool. Absolutely. 15 and 4. Wait, no, 15 and 2. They just said?
15 and 2.
Yeah. I don't know why numbers, you say them to me, and then they immediately change in my brain.
Kai will use, also debuting for, he's had this one for a couple of months, but has never used it before, will use his nano displacement accelerator and disappear in a flash of glitter and reappear at the top of this ladder, looking down at that mind flare that he just blasted. And he'll be like, come on then.
Whoa.
It's nothing personal, kid.
Yeah.
All right. Absolutely.
Ugh.
It's
very good.
All right. Good turn, Kai. Look at you. Moonboy, it's your turn.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah, all right. The Moonboy will, as he has been prevented in the past from doing, he will begin to twirl and shine with an incandescent light, and he's going to raise up 10 to 15 feet off of the ground. He's floating there. We have two of them remaining, right? Which one's the most hurt?
The
guy you just pinged.
Yeah,
Okay.
this
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
the
yeah.
other one
Against the
hasn't
wall?
been hurt at all.
Absolutely.
Okay, I will be casting Moonbeam at level 5 on him.
Okay, cool.
Or sorry, level 4. The Moonboy reaches upwards and calls down with all of his, with seemingly thousands of voices at once, the power of the moon, the full power of the moon that he can summon at this point, and a silver blade cuts through the cosmos, alighting on this poor Mind Flayer's circle, and I will be a 5-foot circle, so it just takes up his cube, basically.
Is it okay? Cool. It's just a 5 foot. I thought it was a 10 or 5 foot radius. Is it a 5 foot radius, or can you look at the spell real quick? I just want to make sure I get it right.
Okay, here we go. 5 foot. It says 5 foot. 5 foot cone.
No.
Oh no! Wait, 5 foot radius. You're right.
Yeah,
A silvery
yeah.
beam of pale light shines down in a 5 foot radius. Okay, 10
Yeah.
10 foot radius.
So you could put it between these two mind flayers and get them both.
Thank you.
Hey,
Oh,
I used to be
I?
a druid. I used to be a druid.
Ah.
Like in real life?
And so the knowledge is passed on. Marvelous. Yeah, I will absolutely do that. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hurl a bolt of moonfire at this one.
I don't think you can get. Does that count as both? I wouldn't. This is a.
Yeah, unfortunately,
idea
this
how it
is a. I'll
Who's
read
in
you the
charge here?
skill. I'll read you the skill.
No. I think I would call a 10-foot radius like basically 4 cubes.
Oh,
cut
four,
off.
four,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I don't know
yeah.
why it's doing it like this on Roll20, but I'm gonna say that
So-
you can only get one of them for sure.
While in starry form with the Archer constellation selected, when you activate this form and as a bonus action on your subsequent turns while it lasts, you can make a ranged spell attack hurling a luminous arrow.
Okay, cool.
how it
Yeah,
is.
so you just basically had this like one extra attack that you can always do with the luminous arrow. So on
As long
its
as I
turn,
have
it's
Archer
gonna,
up.
So on its turn, it's going to save against the moonbeam, which is here. And so if you want to
Correct.
roll the d20 for the archer form now to see if you hit it as well, you can.
will do
As you
just
cast this moon circle, and then out of you, as you've like gone into this astral form, just like a piece of you like flies out toward it.
25
And
to hit.
That hits. So what's the damage on it?
That is going to be 11 damage.
Holy shit! I thought it was a d8.
It is, but it's D8 plus 4.
You guys.
Look, we're level 7 now.
I don't care.
I know.
I had 3 psychic blasts and only one failure out of that. Get out of here.
I thought about this walking in. I was like, this is a very scary situation, but also, we're scary, guys.
Yeah. Also, your dice are scary. Okay.
Not
So-
usually.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you've conjured
Now we're
this
gonna roll
moon
fucking
energy.
7 natural ones in a row.
You've conjured this moon energy here. Are you staying right there? Or are you moving at all?
I am going to be. Let's say. You know what? Yeah. Let's say the Moonboy moves back to here, but he's 20 feet in the air.
Okay. Cool. Wait.
Oh wait. Can I reverse that? Can I come up here to help these guys?
Yes, but like going up in the air is movement. So
Right. So I have 50 feet of flight speed, right?
Oh, that's
While
right.
I'm wearing the boots.
Because you've got the moon boots. Yeah,
So
shout out
straight
to Alpha
up-
Brenner.
10 this way, 10 up. That's 20 feet. You know what? I do like it here. I like it here. I'm gonna leave him here.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm not out of
And
this yet.
Sorry, I'm gonna draw this. I'm gonna draw this moonbeam then.
No, the moonbeam should be there. Can you not see that? Hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
it's that ship icon.
Yeah, the ship icon. That's the beam. That's the 10-foot beam.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Is that the one you wanted to attack, or do you want it to be this one?
It was gonna be.
Either one is fine.
I mean,
That one has more damage, so it won't
that's
hurt.
that's the 10-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I will place it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me.
Okay. So then, all right. So that's going to be this Mind Flayer's turn then. Now that you are done, and it is going to move. So, and you're 20 feet up in the air, right, Moonboy?
Yes.
Okay. Well, god damn it. Well, first of all, I'm going to see if it's Psychic Blast recharged. It does not. As you can kind of like see, it's like trying to like focus its eyes and nothing happens there. And so it kind of like shakes its head. And it's going to look at you, Moonboy. And you hear a voice inside of your head go, "Come to me." And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, now I can't be charmed.
I don't think it knows that, so it is a charm effect, so you automatically succeed.
Yes.
God damn it.
Talon.
Woof.
It didn't know that. It didn't know that. So
Yeah, they would have no idea.
Yeah.
it looks at you, and it's just like all of its tentacles are gesturing at you, and when nothing happens, it
Creepy.
looks around like a thing. It's hard to see that it's frustrated because it barely has any facial features besides its like little beady eyes and its long tentacles, but you can just see it like get more rigid, and it's going to move.
I hate when that mind flayer gets that come hither stare.
Just tentacle waggling.
Just each one.
Okay.
No.
There it is. My bad.
My
I
mom
finally
told me
figured
not
out
to
how
talk
do
to
the circle.
strangers.
20,
I finally figured out how to do the circle, and it's like that.
25, 30. And it's going to move to the top of this platform. And Klik, you can't move at all because you're stunned, but you can just hear it like it's the like bump against the side here, and you can hear it. You can like hear the tentacles like oozing together right next to you, as it's just like gliding up toward you, and that's gonna bring up Klik. It is your turn. You hear all this slithering and almost like slobbering next to you.
So I can do nothing while stunned, right?
The only thing you can do on this is try and break the stun on your turn.
Okay.
here.
Well, I rolled an intelligence save, which is correct, right?
That is correct. Yep.
It's a 19, so he did save.
You did save. Yeah.
Awesome.
So So when you hear the slither,
I'm still gonna get slammed in this next round, but I did save.
yeah. So yeah, but you hear it next to you, and you can just break out of it and like turn and see it next to you.
So I can't use a bonus action or anything. That's at the end of my turn.
Yeah, it's specifically
Alright.
at the end of your turn, but
Okie
that
dokie.
save is huge. So
Well,
that's gonna bring up talent.
especially with a low intelligence modifier.
Okay.
Yeah, if you got a 19, that was a natural 20.
No, I rolled an 18. I have a plus
Oh,
one.
okay.
It's just
Oh,
not.
sorry.
It's just
I
not
thought you
very
got a
good.
-1.
No, I have a -1 on charisma.
It's all the clicking.
Yeah, she's
Talon
disconcerting.
sees that Klik has saved, so she's not going to do what she was going to do. She will cast a quickened scorching ray at 3rd level.
Okay, absolutely. So yeah, this flame just bursts out of her mechanical arm, and it's going to. Who is it going toward? Just the one below her?
Sorry, at the one near Klik.
Okay, cool. It's got range for that.
Right?
I'm not sure scorching ray.
Yeah,
range.
scorching ray. Yeah, it does.
We're also at the same level, so it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
just
blasts
straight across.
across the expanse
Also,
and
can
will
we just
hit.
take a second
ahead.
to talk about how Talon is a sorcerer? I did not clock that at all.
It's kind of being revealed here as she's. It seems like has been very played close to the chest with her spells, but now that she is in a dire situation, she's just popping them off like no big deal. So that can definitely register in your characters' minds for sure.
All right, so she deals 15 points of fire damage,
Oh boy.
and then with her remaining action, since that was only a bonus action, she will cast Firebolt at the same guy. Another bolt of fire.
Yeah, Talon.
Just with
Oh,
Quicken.
what a
because
house.
of
It.
Quicken
Yeah.
spell.
Yep.
Does Quicken make it so you can cast 2 spells?
If one of them's a cantrip, you can.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
Cool.
Sorcerers
Also
are
do your
crazy.
taxes with it.
They're
Pretty
cool. They're the only ones who can do stuff like that. They can really fucking break the action economy.
That's huge. That twin, too. That's really cool.
All right,
Yeah,
she
twins
got
is-
a 23 to hit.
All right, that hits. Man,
Hot
you all have been rolling crazy.
Hot
It's
Dice.
insane.
Ooh, 9. 16, another 16 points. She did more with the firebolt than she did with the scorching ray.
Yeah. So like she is just like flamethrowering
Oh,
out
wait,
of her
wait.
arm. It's just like straight up coming out of her palm.
I think I might have
over
cast
here.
scorching ray wrong
Uh-oh.
Why is that? Let's just look it up real quick.
because it actually shoots 3 beams of fire.
Yes.
I did one and I rolled the damage wrong.
Okay, cool. So
Do you want to just redo it?
no, I want to leave the damage to the first one. How did you roll it wrong? Tell me like what was the
She should have. I made 1 attack with a little bit of extra dice. She should have made 3 attacks with a potential for.
How many?
Oh, I didn't
how many
even roll an attack roll. Yeah,
How
we
many
didn't do a
D-
saving throw. We fucked it up. I fucked it up. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's just redo it real quick then. We'll leave
Let's redo it real quick.
We'll leave
She's
the
gonna
action.
roll-
Just
she's-
redo Scorching Ray.
So take off 14 points of fire damage. Sorry about
Yep.
that.
It's
She's
okay.
gonna
I
make 3 attack rolls. I'll roll them all at once.
go for
The does a 16 hit.
it. Yes.
Okay, so 2 hits and does a 13 hit.
No.
Okay, so 2
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah, so just like this again, just flamethrower out of her mechanical arm across this bit. Click in front of you. Oh, Rachel, I love that beer.
Literally 14 points of damage. I'm so sorry.
Hey, come
Hey, the
on.
dice never lie. The dice never lie.
I'm so sorry to waste our time.
But now we've learned.
Now we've learned.
I
Talon,
love
sorry,
Talon
it's
is
my
a
first time
badass.
playing a sorcerer in combat. There's another ladder up here.
Yes, absolutely.
She's gonna start climbing.
Climb.
Cool.
Well.
She can get over. She's at 5. It's only 5 feet to it, and then she can get up there. And so I'm gonna put the top piece kind of like on top of y'all here because she's gonna
man.
be on it. And then after this, after we kind of get her settled on here, we're gonna cut to break because there are 2 more people left to go. This wriggling robe and one of the other mind flayers in this round of combat in the second round here, and then we will be moving on. So let me just get this up and going, and then we'll cut to break to take a quick break as we might go a little late tonight, y'all. It might
Okay.
happen here as
Let's go.
Should we cut to break now?
almost
He's just adding the final layer.
that final layer because we want to get the token of
We want to see the mind flare that's hiding up there.
Yeah, I swear to God. I
There's
fully
gonna be one for
fully
sure.
thought you were gonna say, like, there's all these. They're having a party up here. It's a birthday.
no, but you can do a perception check for
Talon.
Talon. Yeah.
I mean, we killed the captain, right? Presumably the
Killed
captain,
the
pilots
captain.
it.
Fake captain, classic move. The old fake captain.
It's
She got-
Goliathan up there.
Let's see, where is her perception? Not very good. She got a 14.
14.
Flash of genius.
I mean, you hear her yell down like, "I see the helm," and she just sees this like large blue glowing stone carved chair in front of her, and she's gonna move toward it as she is a
slowly turns
spellcaster.
around.
She can.
Does she have movement left?
No, she used 20 feet to get up there. She moved 5 to get over, and this is basically like 5 off of the ladder, which is actually like right there, as she's moving toward it. So
we'll
she's
find
10
out
feet from
what
being able
happens
to
up
sit
there.
on the helm. And with that, we're gonna come back to finish this fight off. I think we're gonna make it to the end here.
Oh, we're doing so good, guys.
Oh,
You all.
we.
There's a stunt. There's an automatic. If you fail that, you're automatically stunned. I got 3 of those in the first round. You could have easily. I could have stunned you all easily.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk
Whatever,
about it.
they still could.
We'll talk about it afterwards.
could-
We'll talk
we-
about it
they-
afterwards.
Yeah,
Could
yes.
it.
You're not out of it. I'm just saying. So far, you've gotten very lucky. So yeah, we're gonna take a real.
We got a break.
quick break right now. I think
me.
I think we have a lot of new folks watching us tonight. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're gonna take a 5-minute
What
break.
up?
We're gonna drink. We're gonna pee. We're gonna drink pee, and then we're gonna be right back here and finish this fight. So we'll see you very soon.
Oh boy.
All right, get us out of here, Case. Okay, here we are. We're back to the end of the second round of this wild-ass combat we've been doing. And the first person to go after Talon has reached the top of the ship, can see the helm of the ship, is this wriggling robe that is going to move its way toward... Should have strategized this on the break, but I was too busy getting water. It's going to move its way toward... I think it's going to have to move towards Klik. No. Okay. No. It can do... No, it's moving towards Klik. I'm sorry, I'm debating with myself. So it's going to get up here, and then it's going to be able to move here and get right next to you. As this you see this robe scurry up here and move next to this mind flayer, and the robe drops, and you see just...
Mom? Sorry.
Mom, I'm trying to play D&D with my friends.
It's so good to see you. I was trying to cast a love spell on you.
We're trying to fucking mind flayers. It's a big episode.
Okay, yep, something so scary. Yeah. No, I'm so afraid of what's in the robe.
Yeah, I do a cool suspense thing, and then here it is. No, it is... Actually, you honestly just burnt yourself, because the thing that you see is a stack of rats. And
delicious.
On the head of all of them, you can see their visible brain, and it seems to just be glowing. This like purple glow, and all of the rats are just like moving in conjunction to walk like a humanoid figure. And when they just like drop the robe, and they all look up at you, and you hear in your mind, "Hello." And
No.
they are going to try and like punch you, but sort of like a punch hug here, as all the rats are trying to bite you and swarm you. So
What even is that? I've never. What is that?
This is a swarm.
That's cheating. That's cheating.
Rats
There's no
in a
rat.
trench coat. That's what it is.
Rat
Someone who
wad?
just adopted
rat.
a new rat today from the Denver and Friends League. Kind of problematic vilification of rats.
Well, more importantly, where did they find it? Like it was in an illegal rat farm. They were using it to make milk for schools.
It's the rat king.
I thought you meant the mind flayers, and I was like, yeah, that seems right.
Hey, that too.
It got a 19 to hit, which I believe
Okay.
hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Actually, in that moment, the Moonboy turns to it and goes, "Ew, no!" and uses his reaction. Because this is a bad day for someone. And it's
Yeah.
apparently a bad day for the rat wad. Please roll a d6 and remove it from that roll.
Cool, I'm gonna roll that d6.
Nice.
That's a 2, so that's a 17 to hit.
That still hits, yeah.
Ah, come on!
come on,
It hits
Rat
exactly.
It was
It
a
hits
cool
exactly.
move,
Oh, rat
though.
wad.
The flash of like moonlight and like
Rat
loud sound
wad.
doesn't only scare some of the rats, but most of them are still focused. It's like the shoulder kind of like looks at you, but the rest of them still bite onto you. And so they're gonna do they're gonna do 14 points of piercing damage, and then 9 points of oh no, I'm sorry, just 14 points of piercing damage. I was wrong with that second bet. That's it. They just do 14 points of piercing damage. As they all bite you.
I'll use a protective field, and I'll prevent some of it.
That seems, yeah, absolutely. When a
I prevent 4 of it, so I take 10.
cool. When this like humanoid pile of rats like all chomps on you, some of the psychic energy just like
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
She just
Push them
pushes a
back.
couple of rats back. Ugh. Just
I didn't even
blows
know
a couple off her shoulders.
Has
I didn't even know they were in league with rat piles.
Brain rats.
Yeah.
Rats.
rats are pretty smart. Has this fellow gone since Moonboy cast Moonbeam on him?
He's
I think
about
he's
to.
up now.
He's the next, yeah.
Yeah. So this rat pile is just like biting you all over, Klik, and he's gonna go right now. So he's got to save. It's Constitution saving throw, right? For Moonbeam.
Yes. Let me get you. Yes, but let me get that exactly. The exact.
Cool.
word.
It's a 15.
That's gonna fail.
All right. So it does take the
Nice.
damage. So if you want to go ahead and roll that damage for me, tell me
That's
how much it
gonna
takes.
be
As the moon
4d10.
As the moonfire just like sizzles away this mind flayer.
Oh no! Wait a minute. My save DC is 15.
Okay, so it succeeds. So it only takes
It
half damage
succeeds.
here.
Son of a bitch.
Moonbeam is 4d10.
Yeah, Moonbeam's huge.
It is when you cast it at level 4.
Okay, cool. Make sure you tell me when you do that, when you upcast.
So what's half of? I definitely did. So this is what's half of 27?
Half of
13?
27 is you round up, so
14.
Yep.
Okay, 14. 14. Damn.
Radiant.
Cool. Absolutely. Yeah, you just see like pieces. You can see that there's like this slime covering all of the mind flayer's body, and it just like dries it out immediately. And you see parts of it just like flake off and just like get burned away, like its arm does. And it's looking at it like as it's happening around it. But it's going to, as it gets burnt by this, it's going to step out of this moonbeam, and first there it's going to see if its blast recharges. It does. Its psychic blast recharges, so it looks at you, Moonboy, and Klik, and it's going. I need you both to make that intelligence saving throw, as it's going to shoot you all with this cone here.
Oh, that's not right.
I critically failed.
Shit.
Alrighty. You are stunned again, and you take.
I do have resistance, but
I got an 11.
Yeah, so you also are stunned in midair. I think since you are wearing a magical item that is allowing you to fly, you can stay 20 feet up in the air, but you are stunned 20 feet up in the air. And you
Don't take any
both.
damage.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I rolled 48s, and I just rolled 3 8s and a 5.
And this is why we shouldn't have been talking like it's over.
yeah.
That's 29 points of damage to both of you.
Well, it's
Like,
halved.
combine-
It's halved for
like-
me.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That's good.
I rolled
I take
48, and I
14.
rolled
Oh, wait a
3
minute.
8s and a 5.
I can't be stunned, right?
Hell. You can't be charmed.
You
Charmed
could be
is
stunned.
Yeah, stunned is different.
It's charm, fear, and
Can't be paralyzed, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah, paralyzed is not the same thing.
Can't make this
sorry,
many
dog.
intelligence saves. It's so bad.
That me getting that recharge back was huge.
Charmed. Oh yeah, it's not even paralyzed. It's possessed.
So you're both still up, and you Klik. You took that half damage. So
Yeah, I took 14.
cool, 14. And
Were
then,
you flying, Moonboy?
yes.
But he's.
His
I'm
shoes keep
ruling
him
it-
in the air.
The shoes
Yeah.
keep him in the air. It's got to be the shoes. I love
Yeah,
it.
gotta be the shoes.
Amazing. He's just like,
That's so cool.
If he goes unconscious, the spell drops. There's this image of Moonboy like flopped over in the boots. Sorry.
don't go unconscious in the air. You'll take damage when you fall to the ground.
From the fall,
Which will
yeah.
count as a failed death save.
Oh, you guys, I'm just gonna die up here.
So,
No.
So how do we handle this? That's a Constitution, or that's a concentration spell. So I gotta roll a con save.
For Moonbeam, yes, absolutely. You have to roll a con save. You took 28 points of damage, so the DC is 28.
Well, I got a 21, so that was
Yep,
pretty good.
so-
I thought it was half. No, I'm wrong.
I took half.
So the moonbeam drops as you as the room just again sways around you. This time, after being in the scramble to fight and this intensity that this mind flayer is feeling, you can just feel like it's like your brain feels like it's bleeding, and reality is just moved around you, and it's excruciating. And the spell drops there, and you're both stunned in this spot. So that's going to be the end of that Mind Flayer's turn, and it's back at the top of the order, and Bessner's up. Flute, you will be next to go.
Bessner is going to... He's sort of over by this ladder. He's going to fly over to the Mind Flayer that is next to Klik and distractify it. Distract!
Okay, absolutely.
Take the help action.
Okay, cool. So if anyone attacks them, they get an advantage on an attack, correct?
Yes.
Does he tell him a joke? Does he have Eddie Murphy's voice?
Yes. No.
Flute, you're up here.
Which one did he distract? Sorry.
The flare.
Not the one next to you, sorry.
Not the rat boy. Question for the GM. How wounded is this ass bag right here?
Very wounded. You can see part of its arm has been just decayed by the moonfire. It's taken a couple of hits from K.A.I too, so it's there's ichor dropping from its tentacles. It looks pretty messed up.
Okay.
Shut it down, Windrider.
Then I'm going to move right here, and I'm going to slash at him with Ventress's rapier. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay, so he's going to take 11 magical piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to extra attack him. That should hit. That's a 24.
It does
hit.
hit.
That will hit for 12 magical piercing damage. Is he still up?
No, would you like to give us a nice description of Invisible Flute killing this Mind Flayer as he just stepped up and blasted your two friends? They're both in these rigid forms, and you just step up behind him and get him. So if you want to give us a little...
I think he's doing his Emperor hands psionic ray, and suddenly you just see the point of this rapier come through his right eye with a squelch of black blood, he's just skewered from behind.
Am I still stunned?
Yes.
And then, with the rest of my turn, I will, let's see, 5, 10, 15. Sorry. When I attack, I can move 40 feet instead of 30 feet, so I'm just recalculating. Whoa. So 5, 10.
Blades. College of Swords. Yeah, so... Yeah, there are two corpses of Mind Flayers just laying on the ground, seeping ichor. But there's still
I'm going to
one
run up the stairs where Klik is.
All right, yeah. So just take off sprinting, still with invisibility up.
You're still invisible? That's incredible.
It's
Greater
so sweet.
Invisibility. Rocks.
Yeah, baby.
Totally rocks.
So
the only way I'm still alive.
Truly. Changed a lot of my tactical moves. It's just they don't know you're there. I'm not going to try and get you in the cone. I don't know you're there. Cool. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Cool. It's going to bring up K.A.I. Battle K.A.I.
All right, so this Mind Flayer in the middle is dead. It lays slain.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Let me get him off the map for you.
Battle K.A.I looks at the sort of chasm between himself and the Mind Flayer that's bearing down on a paralyzed Klik, ready to immediately devour her brain. And he's going to... It's 35 feet away to that square, which is 5 feet outside of the range of my teleportation. So K.A.I is going to take a flying leap off of this ledge that he's on and teleport in midair.
Sweet.
Directly in front of this Mind Flayer.
Whew!
Just appear in front of him and blast him twice.
Can you give me an athletics check to because this is
jump?
a move. So you're jumping off the edge.
I'm only trying to go 5 feet.
Right, but you're also jumping and then landing on a surface too. So
I'm not really landing. I'm just teleporting. So I take off, but then I
if you fail the check, which is a DC 10, it's easy. But if you fail the check, I want you to land prone as you're like, because if you're like going from one surface to another, it's one thing, but you are kind of like making a leap out on his space.
All right. I got an 11.
There you go.
You could have flash of genius. You could have smart jumped.
Yeah. Smart.
That's true.
Smart.
Yes, I know how to jump.
Also, if you guys aren't looking at the Twitch channel, Battle Kai is there with Captain's hat on, and it rules.
Yeah, Case.
Okay.
So he appears directly in front of this mind flare. It's like, no, no, please. Oh God. I'm going to blast. Oh, I need to roll to hit.
Yeah, it's like hungrily moving toward.
That's a natural
Klik.
20, baby.
Yeah! What
take-
bargain did you make
gonna
with
take a
what
picture of it.
demon? I loved the demon. And
I
you.
was telling the chat. I was telling the Stream of Blood chat because you all were rolling you just kept rolling 6s on everything, and chat was like, "Oh my gosh, these folks with these rolls," and I was just like, "Yep, this is how they roll. Welcome to it."
It's either so high or so low. It's so strange.
So high or so low.
It's fine. It's me and Flute take all the critical fails, and you guys can do all the damage.
Double 6s and a 5 on the first 3 dice.
Alrighty.
Vaporize them.
I
This
think
is what happens.
Flute and I have both rolled a 1, and I've rolled under 10 twice.
Yeah.
27 force damage. And an additional 9 lightning damage.
Right. Yeah. So
36.
Kai just jumps out, is over in front of him. The tentacles are like hungrily leaning toward Klik, and all of a sudden there's a Kai in front of him instead. And
Not today, gross guy.
And you just blast him.
No, thank you.
And it just hits him full force, and you can just see this like sinks into his chest, almost like pulls pieces of it out, and like destroys his fancy clothing. Like one of his tentacles goes flying off, and it's just like dripping ichor, like almost like a half-shaven mustache down the side here, and his eyes look at you, and you hear in your mind, he goes, "Yes."
I go, no! And I blast him again.
All right, what do you got?
All right, that is a 15.
That hits exactly.
Wow.
Rolled a 5.
Oof.
Ooh. 18 points of force damage and an additional 3 points of fire damage.
All right, you want to give
My
us
God.
a description of how
Lightning
you
damage.
blast this creature into nothingness?
Yeah,
We're gonna start
he
calling
gets in
Kai Mind Slayer.
cool. He gets in my head and he's like, yes! And I'm like, no! And then I just blast him point blank and just turn him into light.
Yeah, absolutely. It just like disintegrates the top part of him. Aaron K says picture camera. And this thing just like falls like in a pile of its like gooey self
Incredible.
at your feet. And the only thing standing is this big humanoid pile of rats.
Okay,
And now-
standing.
One of them, like the specific rats, is like standing on the very top of like the head area.
Like
and is looking at you.
Ratatouille on a pile of rats.
And yeah, we're gonna keep going here. It's gonna this rat is still in it. And Kai, great turn. What a fucking
Thank you.
leap to teleport! Get out of here! I really
clutch
thought
shot.
the spacing of this map would be to my advantage. It's gonna be Moonboy's turn here.
Okay, so the Moonboy is up. The Moonboy has just realized that I am in possession of a trait called Gnome Cunning, which gives me advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic. So could have been doing that this whole time, but I'll do it now. So I would like to make an intelligence saving throw to become unstunned.
Okay, absolutely do it.
Is that
You roll
okay?
with advantage. Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Fucking dumb. Okay.
Man,
Oh, come on! Anyway, that's a 15.
15 is exactly what you need.
It's a 21. The advantaged one was a 21.
There you go. You were unstunned in midair here.
Okay.
Man, also, mind players have advantage on saving throws against spells, and they haven't made a saving throw against a spell this whole time. You guys have just been
The
kicking the shit out of
Constitution,
them.
the Moonbeam.
Yeah, I should have rolled with advantage on that, but I missed it. You're right.
He made the save anyway.
That's
Okay,
right.
so
you
did
did.
I. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made that save.
Then it's
Cool.
fine.
All right, so you were unstunned, Moonboy, but that's your turn. It's now
it.
gonna be Klik. You can try and unstun yourself as well if you'd like.
You know, you really become a fighter to make intelligence checks. I critically failed again.
No!
All right. I think I'm not gonna add any special effects.
There
to
are
this critical
dice.
Fail.
There are
It's a-
dice in the mail. These ones hate me.
That legitimately, Rachel, that might call for dice jail. I've put dice in the freezer for less.
I don't have I only have spin downs, which are not
Okay.
like that. They don't work.
Our Discord has done plenty of work to find.
Yeah,
dice,
they're
so,
in the mail.
Yeah, so
I'll
you
just
were,
hang out here. You guys protect the stupid fighter on the ground.
Great. Okay. Cool. You were still stunned there. It's now Talon's turn.
I love how I just Babe Ruth the captain and then immediately got knocked off. That's been this whole
Still
fucking-
just stuck like that.
She was stunned for
Calling him
5
out.
days. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
so cocky, so terrible.
Talon's turn. Yeah.
Talon's turn. She's going to tentatively approach the ship and give it a look-see. Make sure
helm.
everything looks okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have her do an Arcana check.
How is she at that?
No tadpoles in your ear, Talon.
Seriously.
Did you guys watch that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super good.
It's so upsetting.
She
It's
Got
horrifying.
What does she get?
a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Oh boy, DC was 20.
Wow.
She
You love to see it.
turns around and she she says, I'm gonna wait till you. She kind of like surveys the area, looks down from this platform that you can see the whole room from. Like she peeks down and can just see the 3 layers of this like dark, grim room. And she looks down and goes, I'm gonna wait to take control of the helm until you're up here, K.A.I, just to be safe. It seems like I might have to push through something to take
Okay.
full control.
Got it.
So if you can buff her, kind of, and she also like wants you to be up and around in case something happens.
I will come help you as soon
she's
as
good.
we kill this rat guy.
She's gonna wait here, and
Yeah,
then
you can go if you have a turn coming.
Yeah,
we can
probably will.
we can cook the rats.
So you think it's now
The rats
Okay,
are the
every-
captain.
Every rat has a gun.
Every
not-
rat has a captain's hat. Every rat have a captain's hat. Okay,
Nope.
somebody else go.
it is the rat's turn, and they are going
In
to
Washington.
I was thinking that same joke.
What?
I don't get it.
Get it?
It's a silly joke to make.
It's a silly joke.
I'm very progressive.
The rats are going to look at you, K.A.I, and they're going to say, run away. All of their tiny voices together say, run away. And I need you to make a saving throw. So you roll that d20.
What kind?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
That's not what I wanted you to say.
You also cannot be possessed, charmed, or feared.
By aberrations.
This is not an
Yeah,
aberration.
this is not.
I have Bardic Inspiration, though. I rolled a 15 plus 2. 17.
Yeah, you feel this you feel like their voices like come together in a magical spell, and it just washes over you, and you're not about to let these rats tell you what to do. You know, as a spell trying to hit you, but it doesn't work, and they grumble and shake their head and bare their teeth, like looking at Klik excitedly. And that's
We can't
gonna
wait
bring
to
up,
get killed by a bug.
I love an excited rat pile.
It's going to bring up Bessner here.
Bessner is going to
Find the lead.
bedevil
rat.
the rats, find the smartest one, and fuck with it. Bedevil the rats, Bessner, now!
This is like that scene in Lord of the Rings where like Legolas like rides the shields down at Helm's Deep and is just like
Hell
picking
yeah.
off all these orcs.
Totally, he
That's it.
lands and he's like bravely fighting the rats one-on-one with a little sword and shield.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it was just annoying each rat instead of shooting them.
Oh, that's
But,
right, he
yeah,
can't. That's all he can do is bedevil them, but he does that.
He's just doing the like this thing, you know, with like
That's-
each rat.
Yeah.
Surely. It's
okay,
got
cool.
it's got every rat's nose.
It's gonna bring up Flute now.
All right, how's this rat looking?
It's fine. It's not
Gross.
been hit with anything yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
rat's all good.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna take I have the help action on me, right?
Yep.
Great.
On the Mind Flayer, yeah. Or the Rat Man.
Rat boy.
Rat
The
boy.
first one should hit. That'll be a 23 to hit.
Absolutely. This just like it's this invisible sword just cleaves through this rat pile here.
So it'd be a 9 points magical piercing damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
One of the rats gets shish kebabbed and just like pops in half.
And then I'm going to extra attack it. Does a 14 hit?
Yes,
Okay.
as they are not protected by anything but they're like jumping out of the wayness, and when there's a pile of them, you're just cleaving them.
They take 10 magical piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And then I'm like, yeah, and I'm going to expend my bardic inspiration for a mobile flourish, which does an additional 8 points of damage. And I'm going to push this cluster of rats 13 feet away from me over the railing and down the stairs below
Yeah,
this banister.
dude.
Right. Let's go. Okay. Cool. You're 20 feet up in the air, so I believe that's 2d6 of damage as they fall off here, right? As falling is a d6, and for every it's for every 5 feet. So that's 4d6 of damage. No.
Holy shit.
Yep. As they're falling 20 feet here.
Windrider.
I'm gonna double check that
Each
real quick.
rat takes
I just want to know
4d6.
because we've talked so much about fall damage in this game, and I can't remember right now. It's per every 10 feet. Okay, I was
Yeah,
right.
it's 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, it's okay. So they take 11 points of damage as I just rolled a 6 and a 5 here, as they just
Nice.
Windrider invisible just barrels into this rat barrel, and they don't have any sort of like they're trying to like hold their form, you know, they're like upright and they like being upright, and so they're like trying to do it, but they just wobble off, and when they hit it, they again like are trying to stay together in this pack too, so when the first half of them topples, the rest of them are just like going with it, trying to keep the form, and they fall off, and you just hear like and this form is no longer a humanoid form. It just seems like half of them died, but there's like still a pack moving around down there. So they are still
11
up.
damage. Right on the
not-
keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll move with the rest of my turn. I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. That's it for me.
God, they're immune to being stunned, restrained, paralyzed, grappled, but not pushed. So
Not shoved over the balcony, baby.
That was great. That was very your buckle and swashes over there. Swinging
But
from
no one
swinging
can
from
see.
chandeliers and what have you.
it's Lighthouse. Lighthouse is helping you out.
Everyone thinks you ran away.
Yeah.
Chat,
Totally.
I just want you to know these folks are very fucking good at playing D&D. Just moved around the rat swarm and pushed it off a cliff. Okay.
That came together.
So yeah, it's still up, but that is the end of your turn there, Flute, I believe. So Kai, you are up here.
All right, I'm going to... Is the rat man still up?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, but I can't see it. It got pushed.
He's down on
Yes,
the
it
ground.
is
Yeah,
off the
his
thing.
token
Yeah, oh, I
hasn't
have-
moved
I'm going to move towards...
Let's put it right there.
on the
oh,
stairs.
it's over there.
It's kind of like it's in this. It's like right in the. Here, I'll do this real quick. It's like right there. You know, it's falling off the balcony here.
Kai's going to move to get to Talon.
Okay.
Should be able to get up here.
Wait, are you flashing back over? Or are you?
Oh, no. I'm going to save that. I'm going to just walk.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Lame. Just kidding.
Yeah, so it's like 45 feet and to the ladder. Yeah, I mean it doesn't really matter. You're gonna.
Kai will dash. He'll get as far as he can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're going here. Yeah. Yeah. So the ladder's
know
gonna
where I
take
get.
you 20 feet up. So you're 60 feet right there, specifically right there.
So I'm next to Talon.
No, you're not up on the platform.
You're
yet.
on the
You
floor
got-
down below.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't really matter because you're gonna be able to get up there, but just for the sake of not totally doing that with movement, you're
No.
right there.
It's fine.
And then let's see. All right, Moonboy, that's you. You want to finish
Yeah?
up these rats? Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna try. Okay, the Moon Boy full on does a Sailor Moon twirl and both hands together unleashes with yet another guiding bolt, and I believe I will have advantage, right?
Yes, because of Besner. Besner's confused the rats
Besner.
enough. Yeah.
Oh, is it every person who attacks that?
Oh,
It's
no,
just
no.
one attack.
Yeah, you're right. Your attack had that advantage. I'm sorry. I got
was like,
excited. I got
whoa,
excited.
we should be doing that every fight.
No, I just got excited about Besner.
I wonder if we can flank it. Can we? If I were to fly the Moon Boy right here, could we flank this thing and I could get advantage?
Flute's on the stairs and it's 20 feet down.
Fair. Okay, in that case, I'm going to fly over here and shoot at that guy. Natural 1.
Blast him. Oh, man.
Now is
Flash
when
of
they
genius.
turn the 5G.
I will shoot him with an additional luminous spark of stuff. Natural 2. So, Moon Boy's still walking it off, baby.
Twice as good.
Yeah. Yeah, the room is still like wobbling around you, and you can't quite tell in this swarm which of the rats are dead and which ones are alive, as their
Yeah.
like brains are sticking out and glowing, and they're like crawling around and trying to reform.
Yeah,
So
okay.
yeah, it just like flies through here.
Yeah, he. Hang on, I'll get it. And he shoots a fireball that kind of just falls on the ground.
Yeah.
Airball, a guiding bolt.
I'm gonna drop you for the natural 1, the critical fail. I'm gonna say that you kind of like lose sight of them, and if you want to like to do the second attack, you have to drop down, so you're only 10 feet in the air now. That's my little critical 1.
All right,
Punishment.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You have been lowered.
Noted. That's it.
All right, Klik, it's you. Would you like to try and
Okay.
break the stun here?
Let's roll the dice again.
Break the stun.
It's a 5. Okay.
Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. It is Talon's turn. She's gonna keep. Well, I guess like. Do you have anything specific you think she should do, Aaron? If not, she's kind of like holding for you.
She said she's waiting for Kai, so...
Yeah. Okay, great. That's gonna bring up the rats again, who are going to reform themselves into a pack and try and go 5, 10, 15. and they are going to.
Do they form a rat ladder?
They're very crafty, even without a supernatural brain attached. You'd be surprised.
So this is a pile of rats with a brain on top?
No, they all
Yes,
of their
Rachel.
brains are exposed. All
Yes,
they
it's
have,
like-
He said there was a brain on it.
I just like how incredulous you sound.
This is brain.
You're
It's like
telling
rat, just human brain.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's how I
Like the
pictured.
grossest birthday cake.
Moonboy, they're going to look
sounds
at you
good.
and they're going to say, land all together, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, we'll be doing so with advantage as I am the moon boy.
Yes, absolutely.
If a 25 doesn't do it,
Yeah, the rats
try
like
a 16.
the rats look at you scared, and they're like, okay.
Yeah.
They all say together, like, as the spell clearly doesn't work.
Yeah,
And-
his head kind of like jerks around backwards on his shoulders, and he looks at them with completely white moonfire in his eyes and goes,
Yeah, the rats are like all like, oh, like you just see them all like, oh.
"What's wrong with him? We don't know."
And then I assume
We do not land.
Bessner's still doing a distract.
Yep.
All right, so Flute, you can rush in on these rats if you'd like to with advantage here.
With these rats.
Yeah. I guess I will do that. Might as well. And that way, Moonboy will have advantage. I'm assuming that doesn't. Oh, there it is. Natural 20.
There it
Get 'em.
is.
Hey,
Let's
finally.
roll
Buckle
those
his
dice.
swash.
See if you can knock out this rat pile here.
Knock out the rat pile.
How do you kill rats?
You're
Use
gonna take
poison.
17 magical piercing on the first attack,
Alrighty.
and then I'll extra attack them. And I critically failed, so missed on that.
Don't worry, the first one did the job.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! Right?
What?
I can't believe we survived that. I was
Pretty
so afraid.
handily.
Ugh.
With a couple of really, really
You just
lucky
see-
rolls up top.
Yeah.
The swarm of rats,
Yeah.
you just see them start getting kebabbed in like a weirdly unnatural, like vertical stack as I skewer
Nice.
them with my rapier.
Ah, whatever you're doing, stop. It's weird.
Smells delicious. Rat kebab. Yeah, we. Oof.
And we are out of combat right now.
Wow. Okay.
Harlan, what are these little dudes at the gunners? Are these guys?
I don't know. Do you want to go investigate?
I'm fucking conked. I can't do. I haven't done anything
Are
in
you
2
still
hours.
are you still stunned?
I will cast.
mean, I can roll again.
Yes,
I will
you
cast
can- you
healing
can-
word on Klik.
You can pretty much roll indefinitely. You have
Sure.
you've done 3 rolls at least. No,
I
two
have
for-
failed
two-
2 rolls. Well,
Yeah.
I have succeeded, then got re-incapacitated, then failed.
You
Yeah.
can't get like backhanded back to.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not that. Yeah. So I mean, like, basically, you're racing the clock against a minute here. So
Sure.
just like basically keep rolling, and each time
Yeah.
you roll, it adds 6 seconds onto
How long you
the
been
current
stunned?
situation. So
Go ahead. Roll it out.
I'm not gonna drop my invisibility, but can I peer back down the hallway and see what the status is of the fish people and the dwarves, if I can see them?
yep, absolutely. You can do a stealth check with advantage.
My first roll is a 19.
There you go. Boom. Yeah.
There
Just
it is.
immediately clunk it
Okay.
out. Yeah.
The moon boy, after his head twists around like that, it twists all the way around the wrong way and seems to settle back into place as the light fades out of him and he lands on the ground. And he goes,
Oh my god, we won! We did it, we win! Is my brain still here? Can I still play the piano?
I got a 21.
Yeah, you poke your head down there, and it's like almost eerie. You don't see any mind players down there. You just see like them moving about in a pattern, like kind of in this like open dark room that's similar to the below. That is like you can tell that they're like checking bits of the ship. They're like this like pack of fish are going this way and that way. These like fish folks. You see like dwarves like picking up this just kind of like iron bolt off the ground and like walking it down like toward another set of stairs that goes down below, and they seem almost undisturbed, which is eerie considering there was just like a very loud and violent fight up above.
Let's.
I'll come back to the main room and I'll be like,
Those fish people and dwarves seem to still be under the influence of something that could still be a mind flay on this ship.
Right, that's weird. But they do just put like a slug in your ear, and it can kind of turn you into a zombie. So maybe that's what's going on. Regardless, I think we should probably get up to the helm and lock the door.
Yeah, K.A.I is making his way quickly up to help Talon get the ship off the ground.
The Moonboy would like to do a little quick flyby and see what's happening with these three.
Sure, yeah, do a perception check.
I'm also going to retrieve my scimitar from the floor where that dude grabbed it.
Cool. There seems to be these like kind of like red windows that are the same as like the eye here and like the dashboard at the top of the map here, and it doesn't seem to be like a door, like there's any like way in or out in there, but you can see the three fish folk are manning these oversized crossbows at the front of the ship here. What'd you get on? Excuse me, the perception check.
I got a 9.
A 9? Yeah, I mean they're holding the crossbows. They seem like kind of like to be looking at the sky and like looking around.
Who are they?
They're these fish folk as well that you've seen all throughout, kind of like throughout the ship.
Cool.
And yeah, K.A.I, if you climb the ladder and up there with Talon's looking at it, and she looks at you and she's like, okay. Look, I'm a great spelljammer. It's what I do best, flying ships. But mind flayers are built different than us, in the sense that they have tentacles on their face. You know, they're like they can blow psychic energy out of their minds. So I am just worried that something will push back against me. I don't know. These helms are built for them to take a hold of. I think. So.
I thought you said you had this no problem.
I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't mind. But it's just because we have a freaking second to hold.
I will help you. I will help you do it safely.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Sorry.
I'm gonna fear high. We both are.
Yeah,
It's fine. We did it. Good job.
That's what I'm saying. We did it.
High
so
five.
I just want to be safe now. Do you have anything that can like steady my hand, steady my mind?
I can help. Steady your
for-
mind.
I'm gonna
like-
whisper to K.A.I.
She's asking for drugs.
I mean,
Oh, right. Oh, you want some alcohol? Is that what you're asking for? What ability do you use to jam? Do you use like your force of personality, or is it like your mind?
oh, it's she takes her mechanical arm and she taps her head and she's like, it's all right here.
So like your intelligence.
But
Charisma?
she winks at you and looks cool. She's like, I'm trying to look smart. I'm not a wizard.
It's charisma, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
I will cast Enhance Ability
Okay.
and give her advantage on her charisma checks.
All right. Cool. Can you then when the
Can I take the help action with whatever skill she's trying to do? Can I like?
yes.
I have not attuned to a Spelljammer helm before, but I don't know. Maybe I can help her.
Yes, I mean you can basically give her advantage by being there with her and kind of just
Okay.
like keeping an eye on what's
Then
happening.
I
to
won't
her.
cast the spell.
Okay, cool. And
Same effect.
you can roll up she's like, okay, and she takes a deep breath. And I would like you to have her make a.
You want me to roll it?
Yes, absolutely. You're manning her tonight.
Okay.
Are we real quick? Are we gonna kill Talon right now by having her try to jam into an alien helm?
She said she can do it, and we
I
don't
know,
have
I don't
another
think-
option.
I don't think we're having this conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have her roll an intelligence saving throw
With advantage.
with advantage.
1.
That's with
Let's see
advantage.
the second one. Nope.
Oh.
I'm going to
like,
roll. First one's a 1. 18.
Oh boy.
On the dice.
Oh boy.
Whoa, Raid,
what is
by
the
the way.
what?
Shout out.
It's
Raid,
it's
Raid,
charisma.
We got
She's
Raid.
making it.
Oh, hey!
Oh hi.
Is she
Thanks-
making an
hi,
Arcana
what's up,
check?
Ray?
What is she? What kind of check is this?
Sorry. This is a big moment. So I hello Raiders. Thank you very much
Hi,
for coming to
Raiders.
hang out with us. We're making a very important roll right now. She needs a DC 20, and it's an intelligence saving throw, and she got an 18 on the dice.
Okay, she gets +3, so it's a 21.
Look at that. There we are. That was another thing that was stressing me out about this comment. Is like, yes, the challenge rating is way against you, but if the roll was like, let's get her to the top there, this could have gone bad. So here we are here, and you see her, and I'll just kind of like, since K.A.I is helping here, he's just getting like the aura of this moment as she sits down in the helm, and you just see this like purple energy take over, and it looks like it like almost goes into her like vein, like veins or cords or something going into her body, and you can see her eyes kind of glow for a second, and then all of a sudden you can hear in your mind her speak to you. She's like, K.A.I, K.A.I, you get this like residual image of her floating in this purple nothingness. This just like empty, dark space of like almost like a dark purple cloud, and this mass with tentacles coming out of it rolls over to her, and you hear it say, "Who are you?" And she says, "Talon." And it goes, "You're at my ship." It's just not my ship. And the tentacles reach toward her, and there's this just like field that it gets pressed up and stops the tentacles, and they're trying to like poke in. It's like trying to push through a bubble. And it's like, no, it's mine. And then it just gets pushed away. The purple cloud like kind of like spreading up and around this bubble, and Talon can all of a sudden see all of around the ship. She can see the docks that are on this moon. She can see the dinger parked about like 60, 100 feet away at like another dock, and you all feel the ship just kind of like lift up out of the water that it's parked in, and the tentacles at the front of it just kind of unravel from the dock, and Talon's like, she looks over at you, K.A.I, with her eyes glowing purple, and she goes, "I got it.
You got it!
Let's go to Glyph."
Yes!
And
Let's go.
we can pick up this session next week.
No, let's keep
before we're-
playing for
before
hours
we're
and
done.
hours.
Yeah.
Before we're done, Klik just slumps up against the railing or banister or whatever fucking wall there is to lean on, and just sulks. I mean, I don't think there's like, she drops her Githka on the ground, drops her Chacha. She's failed. I mean, she's failed.
Yeah.
I think Bessner had more impact on this fight than she did, and so
Yeah, you can like feel your your allies like glory of this that you're used to.
Yeah.
You're a warrior and you love these moments too, right? Like, and like you can feel this glory that is not there for you.
yeah, she just slumps entirely and doesn't. There's no celebration. She feels the familiar Spelljammer like kicking on, and like recognizes that they've achieved this thing and that she's had no part in it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is not quite a victory for her. Absolutely. But don't worry. There will be more opportunities for her to earn her keep. But that's good. I love that, Rachel. That's such a take inspiration for that. I think you should write it
sure.
because that is exactly. I appreciate you not losing the thread of Klik's experience with that fight. So you should absolutely take inspiration for that. So yeah, man, I cannot believe you all did kicked so much ass in that fight.
Rocked
You kicked
so much
Oh
ass.
my god,
Yes.
that was so insane.
It helped
Holy
having
cow.
better initiative than those guys for the most part.
Oh
too.
my god, right?
Oof.
Yeah.
And also, like, I was going in shorthanded. I didn't have any pets. I'm not going to let that happen again.
Yeah.
You didn't have any what?
Pets.
The thing with Dungeons and
conjure
Dragons is that fighters are doomed to the fate that you experienced tonight.
You gotta.
Yeah.
You're bad at saving throws, and you get targeted with them all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Somebody's gotta be stunned, and it's the tank. You know, the tank's gotta take.
mean-
you gotta take those hits.
No, totally. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm like so emotional. It was
Crying
like
is amazing.
I'm like crying right now.
I am too.
I mean, it was just like it was such a big fight and she just did nothing. And like I can't even imagine how devastating that is for her, you know? Which is like very sad.
Oh, I love you guys so much, Rachel.
Cut to commercial.
Go.
No, I mean this is like I was so worried about. I was like, I had like a heart to heart with two of my DM friends, and I was like, I'm gonna TPK them if it happens. If the mind players get the chance to do it, they're just gonna do it. This is not like I diplomat my way out of this, and so I was terrified, and the fact that you're feeling what you're feeling right now is so beautiful. And like I feel connected with it because I was feeling this all week alone in my head. I was just like, I don't want them to die. Like I love them
Like,
so much.
I'm
She
not
literally
trying to
just
dip,
like threw Talon at the wall and then was stunned.
That was huge,
for the
though.
whole
Talon
fight.
wouldn't have been able to get
oh
up
my
there.
god.
Yeah, I'm not trying
That's-
to dip anything in sugar, but by you coming to the other side of the battlefield, you spread the whole battlefield
Sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
for
vertically.
sure.
Is actually super helpful.
I'm sure
it seems
that's
like a
not
small
what
thing.
Klik. Sure, that's not what Klik is feeling at the
Yeah.
moment.
No,
I mean,
no.
yeah, getting stunned repeatedly.
Ooh.
would
Excuse me.
No.
Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody.
It's incredible.
We love you.
It's literally it was a week. It was a full on week of being like, oh fuck, what's gonna happen? And
Seriously.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
No, I appreciate you feeling what you're feeling, Rachel, because it's just what I feel with these characters. So I appreciate you.
I was so worried because I love all these characters so much.
Scully, where
Yeah.
are you? Come to
Oh,
your
she's-
master.
Eating.
Come show us your butt.
She's smoking.
She was
Guys,
on
we
the lap
wouldn't-
for most of it, and then
we
as soon
wouldn't-
as she left, I rolled a 19. So I don't know if she's good luck.
Don't tell us
Say it.
that.
Bad luck.
Scully's on my team.
Oh yeah, Scully's a mind flayer.
No.
You know who makes Scully possible? Everybody is Big Top Studios.
Big
Top
Top Studios.
Making it possible in space.
This episode was
Hey,
live
we have a Mind
soundtracked.
Flayer ship now. Hey, just
We
I don't
do.
I don't want to interrupt the credits. I just realized
We have a Mind
we have
Flayer
our
ship
own
at the moment.
Mind Flayer ship.
I mean,
We're not going to get to keep it, though.
Yeah.
We have to get off of it.
We have
Well,
to like
damn
land
that.
on Mind Flayer planet. We're not doing well.
yeah, you don't
Yeah.
get to
I don't know.
steal.
We're still in trouble.
You don't steal Hitler's car and then drive around and have people not be like, "Is that Hitler driving that car?"
Well,
right,
a lot
Kai,
of
put on
Volkswagen
your-
owners would disagree, but
Put on your Flayer makeup.
Do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
man. Shout out to Jason Wardell, who's just
Yeah.
crushed it on the
Yeah,
keys all
The
night.
Jason.
best. This episode and all our
Shout
episodes
out.
was live soundtracked by Jason Wardell.
Yeah,
The
we had a
very
bunch
best.
of new folks and join us tonight. So just to
Totally.
reiterate, he makes it all up the whole time he's live.
Yeah, it's
He's
huge.
live improvising.
Unlike
So
us,
incredible.
this whole show is written.
Yeah.
None of us are paid, but we spend many hours every week.
Takes so long to write the show.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We could have written something different for Rachel's character, I guess, but
Yeah.
we didn't. We decided to. We decided to devastate our friend.
Listen, yeah.
Shout
I
out-
mean that went so much better than all week. I was
Oh, I
like, if the
can't-
Moon
yeah, I
Boy
can't believe
gets
it.
his brain eaten, I don't know if I'll be able to play for at least a week. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, it'd be so sad. I was so worried somebody was gonna die. I was so
Me too.
worried.
get their brain sucked out of their ear.
It
And then shout out to Case, our amazing
Case
streamer,
directing.
Tiger Moon
case
Productions.
She
Coming
put the
soon.
hat on Kai.
hat on
She
Kai.
He sure as hell did.
He
I also,
puts the hat on me.
if you watch the VOD tomorrow, you'll see the moment that I realize there's a hat on Kai, and I can't tell anybody for like 4 minutes because you guys are doing something You guys are doing something important, so I just have to sit there and live with the knowledge until I can tell you about it.
Love it.
Oh, man.
And then, real quick, Case, if you could throw up our little flyer that we're going to post on socials tomorrow. But Andrew and I are going to be doing a stream on Friday, and Andrew's going to be GMing a game that he wrote and designed himself.
Yes.
Oh, what game?
Yeah.
Which
It's the
one?
kick-
You want to tell him
Kickstarter.
about it real quick?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, I wanna
Kickstarter
know.
launch game. I'm going to be kickstarting this game for Zine Fest, and it's called Streets, and you get to play a
Yeah.
stray cat or a dog getting into.
Oh my
super
god!
sweet.
Amazing.
It's super sweet.
Rachel
Yeah.
helped
I
with
love
the layout.
that.
It looks good, and it'd be cool to print it up and send it out to people. So yeah, we're
Seriously.
going to be playing that Friday night right here. I believe 7 p.m. Mountain, right, Harlan?
7 p.m. Mountain.
And yeah, if you want to
Awesome.
check it out, and the Kickstarter will launch that day, you can just search Kickstarter. Well, I'll be bothering you about it. Don't worry. I don't.
Are you,
need to
are you
get
going to
into
mind
it
flay
now.
my dog character, Andrew? Are you going to do it?
Yeah, TPK. We will be, well, yeah.
There's just an
we're gonna be playing the
octopus
grown-up
squelching
version.
around on this in like a
Terrible things
corner
can happen.
street.
Just
All right.
stun
Bodega
lock
octopus.
stun lock your dog for 4 rounds.
Does anybody else have anything else they want to shout out before we take off?
Oh, geez. Go follow me on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/RazorLou. I do the art sometimes for Better Than Heroes. Arter Than Heroes happens usually on a Saturday. I'll probably start doing them a little earlier because they're fun, and I wanted to have more time with Battle Kai. But it turned out great, and thank you to everybody who showed up in the stream
It's so good.
It's super fun.
to come and help out, including Kai and Klik. You sometimes see special guest appearances. We all kick it in there and talk about art.
And then what's the channel
very
that rated
fun.
us tonight? Does anyone
Oh,
know?
that was Ink.
Ink and Liar. Lyre. L-Y-R-E.
Ink and
Liar?
Liar. Yeah.
There, I believe.
Just so
Shout
you know,
out.
you
Thank
all
so
So
much.
thanks everybody for coming for that.
and you win our special award that I've forgotten to give out the last couple of weeks, which is the Tell Your Friends About Our Show award.
Yeah.
You all win it this
Great.
week. Thanks for coming to hang out with us.
You should receive a gigantic check in the mail. If it's not there in 2 weeks, go to the post office. Demand it.
No, stay home.
It's an enormous
Sam.
check for $10.
Zoom.
Giant
post
check.
office.
$10.
10
All right.
giant dollars.
Let's get out of here, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, everybody. Good fight, and we'll see y'all next week.
We love you.
Have fun.
Bye, everybody.
Stargazer, Moonboy, Klik, the Crusher, K.A.I, Humbly Chef, and the Windrider, Flute, Whimteaser. They're better than heroes. They'll never be zeros. Better than heroes.